All right, welcome back. This is Old Boat Revival Take 2. We're back with the 63 Fabuglas. As you can see, I shaved because, well, I have to wear a respirator today. I'm going to be cutting on fiberglass. Fiberglass is super bad if you inhale it. Today we're going to focus on getting the rest of this carpet out of here. First off, I think then where that line is right through here, we're gonna trim all that back and finish trimming the floor out. We're gonna get these spars out of here, probably start laying out. We're gonna do a few things different, I believe. As far as the rear area here's gonna go, I'm gonna build a few compartments, and I think we're gonna end up foam filling these outside edges, these outside compartments. Really no water should ever get in them, so we're gonna foam fill them. And I think we're gonna cut the actual rear sump off around here. This is where we're going to end that, and we're going to probably build a compartment into our floor here. It really won't be good as far as fishing poles go, but it'll be good ore storage and just basic necessities. A little bit of tools and stuff can be stored there in the bottom with little to no consequence. So we'll end up glassing that off and just have our sump area here. I think on these sides, these wings here, I'd like to clean up this back area a little bit. So we're gonna end up, got it a little bit drawn up. I need to do a little bit more demo and take some good measurements, but I think I'm gonna end up building a compartment here, center, and then one on the end over there, or that scraper is. I'd like to remount the batteries down as far as I can, just keep a little bit of weight off the top of the boat. Boats don't really do great with high center of gravity, so I don't really want to remount the batteries forward, so we're going to keep them here in the back just because of cable links and everything else. But I do want to mount them lower in the water. And then we're going to do something about the fuel tank that I have. I've got a custom fuel tank for this thing because I don't like the plastic ones at all. But yeah, I'll update again as we do some more demo. A bunch of those holes on the dash are not really necessary, so quite a lot of them are going to end up getting filled and glassed back in, and then we will properly lay out how this is my dash area. This boat is supposed to have a windshield. I don't think it's going to end up getting one. My primary concern, this isn't really going to be a ski boat or a runabout anymore. It's going to be a small fishing boat. Possibly we'll put those eye bolts back in just in case I want to pull a tube or something. But at the end of the day, this is only going to have a 35 horse on it. My old 59 Evinrude is going to go back on here. So it's not going to be a super powerful boat. Don't know how good it's going to be for tubing purposes. So, yeah, stay tuned. I'll update here in a couple hours. Status update. As you can see, the sun's kind of going down. I broke out a light. Honey-do list plus quarantine. No fun. I don't have a lot of spare time. I kind of work on the road. as a traveling welder. Welders and fiberglass don't mix. Anyway, so, you know, these boat projects, they're in what little bit of spare time I have, and I can't take it all away from family, so had to go to Target, and it's on the other side of town. It was a 2-hour adventure. Anyway, I'll give you a status update. I ordered the wood for the spars and for the transom area and fuel tank area from Lowe's, and because of quarantine 2020, of course everything's super stupid. I have to order it, or I have to go stand in line and wait to go in and pick up my wood. So I don't really need it tonight. It's supposed to pour tomorrow, like all day. So I'm trying to finish getting that transom out. I'm going to try to clean up these edges a little bit and grind all that stuff smooth. I know I said I would get all the carpet out. I got quite a bit of it out. And I kind of got lazy. But I've got that little bit up in the bow to go. That part's just scary. I haven't really attacked it too hard because, as you can see here, focus, there we go. This 3/8 ply, you know, like, yeah, it's all fine and good cutting into it, but let us not forget that the exterior hole is right there, and it's like maybe 3-ply roving thick, so not the most sturdy stuff. And I'm not trying to do any through hole repair. So I was using a cross cut saw or a dual cut saw. You know, both blades spin opposite directions. That's how I got all these cuts done. And I'm gonna have to just do the rest, I believe, with the good old vibrating saw, the Hand Herder 3000. And then I've got old woodworking grinder up there with some 36 grit discs. Yeah, a lot of my tools are from Harbor Freight. Let's not talk about it. I don't get to devote all of my funds to this stuff. But it's coming along pretty nicely. I got a lot of grinding to do. Like I said, it's supposed to pour all day tomorrow. As you can tell, I don't have a shop. So we'll in the morning I've got to go pick up my epoxy resin from a buddy. He used to do a lot of fiberglass and carbon fiber work. He's got some pretty stout resin, probably way more than what this boat deserves, but I'm getting it at a fairly good deal. So I'm actually getting it cheaper than I can buy it for, or buy anything comparable for. So we're going to use that. I'm going to pick up about 6 gallons. I'm really thinking I'm probably going to need like 3.5. But remember, I am going to glass over the floor, and it's going to be pretty heavy. I'm trying to figure out what kind of clear, gritty media I could put in there. Just to make the floor a little bit more non-skid. It is a boat. Boats get wet. And I don't like falling in a boat. It's no fun. Yeah, don't make fun of my Harbor Freight tools. They're not the greatest, but they work-ish sometimes. I do have another here in the next couple weeks. I cannot take ownership of it yet, so no money's changed hands. And I will tell you it's somewhat local. I'm picking up a 63 Star Chief, another boat, another fiberglass boat. I don't know what it is because the title's scrap already. So I'll have to cut it up, and me and a chainsaw will likely play that game. But it's already been cut up a little bit because scrapping a boat is outrageous. I might try to pawn it off on somebody else. I really only want that boat because it is also a 14-footer. The trailer's set up a little bit different than this one, but this trailer sucks. It's got these tiny little 480 by 8 tires on it. It's just not set up very good. It doesn't have a trailer jack on it. Of course, I could put a trailer jack on it. I have one sitting in the passenger seat of my truck. This trailer's set up for 1 7/8 ball. Not a big deal, but I prefer everything to use one ball. It's just all in all, this trailer sucks. So the scrap boat has a really fantastic trailer on it. It could use some paint and probably some new beds and rollers, but I was going to do that to this anyway, so when in Rome, might as well do it to a better designed trailer. Kentucky, you don't have to title your trailers, so I've got that going for me. Yeah. Oh, and the Star Chief, the StarCraft Star Chief, has a working outboard on it. It needs some work. Gonna play with the rivets on that one. Aluminum, whole new ball game. I hate aluminum. I also have my 63 StarCraft Fury. That's a whole nother deal. I'm kind of waiting on an outboard for it. So this whole deal comes with 2 extra outboards. It comes with the one that came off the 14-footer. It's a 50 horse force outboard, 2-stroke. Meh. It also comes with a 40 horse Merc. There's a 60 horse Merc on the back of the Star Chief. I think it's kind of underpowered. They're rated for 120 horse. So we might have to do something about that. Maybe. I don't know. More worried about the structural issues first. Tighten up some rivets. It's leaking. We got a dent in it because somebody's an idiot. So, a whole bunch of boat parts. I'll, of course, scavenge all the chrome off of the other fiberglass because, yet again, this all comes out of my project fund, and my project fund's getting pretty depleted pretty quick because I count tools into that. These are tools that I won't have to buy ever again, hopefully. Now I'll buy them again, but it will be a while. So, anyway, that's where we're at for now. I'll check back in. Don't know how long I'm going to get to work because I'm still in city limits, so I can't work till 1 a.m.